Fellow alignment providers and dental colleagues. Today we're going to deal with a message I was sent by a young associate who was saying, please can you explain to me why it's a great time to be in the aligner game. He was wondering if I had like a crystal ball. He'd heard about Smile Direct Club, he'd heard about a lot of things that were going on, and he wasn't sure if it was a good time to enter the market. So let's get into this. Recently through LinkedIn, I was sent a report by a research company. Really interesting. What they're looking at is right now, there's going to be a huge explosion for demand for aligner therapy. On a macro scale and a micro scale, a number of interesting things are happening. So if we think about where we are today, 15 years ago, someone aged 14 or 15 was probably not given NHS braces. This person is now 30 years old. At 30 years old, they probably don't have the money for a deposit on a house. So they're probably renting with mates or they're living with mum and dad. If they're living with mum and dad, rent free. They probably don't have the discipline to save every penny they have for a mortgage because, you know, in today's world to have a deposit of £100,000 is really hard. So there are a number of micro things happening that are relevant to the UK market. On a macro level, there are two emerging sort of opportunities for the aligner world. The first are people like my cousins in their 50s. At their place in life, they are now mortgage free. The kids have finished university. They're looking after elderly parents and they've got the burden of the kids. They recognize that they're going to live to 100 with modern medicine. And they look at their teeth and they think, it's now about me. I want to spend money on myself. They may not be rich, but they don't have the outgoings. Perhaps grandfather recently passed away, they have inheritance. So what we're finding is that within this group of people within their 50s, there's a big change going on, which is a huge opportunity. And then we have millennials, there's Generation Alphas, many names for what is described to be the biggest consumer-driven generation that we've ever seen. This generation is not about materialism, it's about experience. So what we're seeing are huge opportunities. What these clever companies and researchers are predicting is a 2 or 3 times increase in the aligner market over the next 5 to 10 years. Those who are going to win are understand that we now live in a Netflix come Amazon world. The reason why Blockbuster is out of business, for those who actually know what Blockbuster is I can't explain to my son who's 12 why I used to walk to a shop, hope the film that I want is there, bring the film home. If I'm busy that day and I haven't seen the film, I have to still go back the next day to return it or I get fined. He doesn't understand how in a world of streaming, people used to do that. So practices who are going to win understand that the Blockbuster model does not work. Today's about Netflix, it's about Amazon. Those who understand that we're dealing with consumers who want convenience, affordability, simplicity, and things on their terms are going to be the guys that win. So guys, let's try and figure out together as a collective how we can best proposition ourselves so that we can all benefit from the explosion that's going to happen right now and very soon in the aligner market. Sorry for fumbling. I think I need to have some food. Take care, guys. Bye.